you one individual who finds yourself stuck to the why me thinking spiral when things goes wrong? Or are you one coaching practitioner and you are helping individuals get out of this self-limiting beliefs that all the bad things happen to their lives and then they're always subjected to negative things? Then this video is for you. Today's toolkit is Why Me Thinking Spiral, and you can snag this toolkit for free for a limited time offer. So consider subscribing to this video and also to this channel, because we're still on a runway of our 100 Days Life Coaching Toolkit Mastery Series, where you can learn, use, and master a toolkit so that you can start, grow, and scale your coaching business. If you are new to coaching, then you know that the question of why always struck us. So today we're gonna dive into that. Let's get started. Welcome to day 38, and you are still joining me for a 100 days runway to mastering life coaching toolkits. Here in my YouTube channel, I encourage all of you to master a toolkit, because toolkit is our best friend in doing life coaching. So today I'd like to dive into what happens to the series and the cycle of why me questioning when things don't happen our way, when things don't materialize, when things don't happen the way we expected it and the timing that we wanted. And maybe you are one coaching entrepreneur or one coaching practitioners, and you kind of like, how do you handle or how do you end the seemingly never-ending why of your clients? Why did it happen? Why it's me? Why again? Why all of this? Why? And you know what? Truth of the matter, as a coaching practitioner, we don't normally ask the question why, because oftentimes our clients get on a space where they wall up because they feel that when we ask why, we are interrogating them and it put them in the defense mode. But one thing that is interesting is this: our clients have this why me series or cycle and seemingly never-ending questions in their mind. So I want to dive into what happens behind the scene. Why do our clients, or why do individuals, maybe you, have gotten used to the questioning of why? Now, the why question is actually a very beautiful questions because it ushers our brain to think creatively of why things happen. The why thing allows us to be more curious. The why questions allow us to be more interrogative, more interested, and more participative in what's happening in our space. However, when the why questions becomes just a series of why and why and why, then we can start looking into the pattern of this is happening because why is kind of an act of avoidance. Okay, so when a person starts asking why me, why am I rejected, why would they not attend to my party, why would they not greet me on my birthday, why would they not let me in, why would they not consider me for the position, why would I not get promoted? When a person start asking this and a kind of series of questions of why and why and why, that person is actually avoiding the pain, avoiding the negative emotion that comes from things that don't happen their way. Now, we're going to put a balance here. We're going to strike a balance here because you, as a coaching practitioner, don't want to stop your clients being curious about the things that happening in their lives. We don't want to say, okay, stop asking questions, because that's beautiful. So what I wanted to do today, okay, is to give you 5-step creative process that you can help your client go through the process and not them feeling bad about the series of whys that they have, but then we're going to move them from their why to a very creative step of becoming interested in their situation without feeling victim of the situation, but now being responsive and responsible. Okay, so Before I go and proceed, let me just introduce myself, just in case you have not met me and this is the first time you're seeing me. I am Master Coach A. I'm a coaching entrepreneur. I am the founder and the creator of Life Coach Philippines. I am also the person behind Master Coach A Professional Training and Development Services, training services. We are a CPT accredited provider, and since 2017, I've been training, coaching, and helping individuals build their tribe as they embark on the journey of becoming a professional certified life coach. And so in this channel, in this YouTube channel, I'm helping individuals master toolkits and master resources that can help clients get results faster and efficiently. And if you are one coaching entrepreneur and one coaching practitioner and you're not getting the support that you need to thrive in this second fastest growing industry, then you're welcome to the channel and you're welcome to connect with me and get some help. Okay, so let's get straight to the 5-step creative process that can help your clients get and move out from the victim feeling of why me, why me, why me. Okay, so number one, okay, step number one is this, okay? Go on the writing mode, okay? Write everything in your mind. Or if it's your client, ask your client to write everything in their mind. Write everything in their thoughts. Write until there's nothing to write, okay? Let it just like a free flow writing, okay? And then ask them to read it. Read it 3 times, 5 times, okay? Read them over and ask them to read it over and over again, what they have written. Because what would happen here is that the more they read about what they've written, they would realize that not everything that they're thinking comes from them, and not every thought that they have is actually their thought. They would probably discover that many of the things that bother them and, give them the negative emotions is actually a thought, an idea, or an insinuations from other people. And so by writing, they will start to reassess what are the thoughts that truly theirs and what are the thoughts that are kind of borrowed in not serving them. Step number two is this. You ask your client, or if this is you and you're watching and you're new to your coaching process, okay? Step number 2 here is you step back from the echo chamber of your mind. Like step back so you can tame your self-talk, like your negative self-talk. Now, when you step back, okay, and allow the negative self-talk to subside and be tamed, and here's what you do, okay? If you're still struggling about, but it's my fault, coach, like it's me, all right, good, okay? But one thing you can do here, and step number 2 is approach and talk to yourself on a third person and give some inspiration, okay? Like, hey, all right, you can do it, okay? Hey, your name, for example. So if it's my case, I would say, hey, Adette, you can do better next time. Hey, Adette, this too shall pass. Hey, Adette, you can do better, you can improve, and there are greater things happening in your life today, and you can be grateful about it, and you can start over again. So when you step back, or you allow your client to step back and tame the echo chamber, and they start talking to themselves on the third person, they will start realizing that probably the cycle, okay, the spiral of the why me thinking is happening because they're not so kind to themselves, all right? So step number 3 is this. Be willing to accept help from other people, okay? Be willing to be vulnerable, to accept help in areas of your life where you know it can improve, if only you will ask for guidance and for accountabilities and for people who would speak life to yourself, okay? And to your situation. Oftentimes, we feel that when things don't happen our way or things just happen like a cycle, we feel the shame and we don't want to ask for help. But no, you know what? Truth of the matter, there are people who are willing, excited, and feel great helping other people. Now, here's where our professions, the coaching professions, comes in. If you are one person and you're not comfortable to get help from relatives, friends, and you feel that you will be judged, then hiring a professional to help you, like a counselor, a therapist, or a life coach, okay? can do you really great favor. Okay, so, and if you are a coach, this is also your opportunity to tell your client or to your prospect that, hey, this is what our profession is all about. We offer that hand, we offer that listening ears, and we offer that space where we can host a very safe space where transformation can happen. And of course, the change in perspective can actually be nurtured. Step number 4 is this, okay? Take a careful, exhaustive examination of your space, of your ecology, of your environment, of the people around you. There's a direct connections between our mind and our body. And oftentimes, the negative insinuations, the negative thought processing, the negative emotions that we're having is actually triggered by low vibration, low energy vibrations or of the space, or we probably is in a space that is full of negativity where people speak ill of each other, people gossip, or people complain. And if you are in that space, then probably you may want to reconsider moving out or doing something to protect yourself. And of course, number 5, which is very important, okay? It is common for people to anticipate things, right? To suspect things and, kind of think what's about to come. And so in this space, in this point, I'd like to encourage you on the 5th step, okay? Anticipate every good thing that could happen to the situation, okay? Just like train your mind to go, what are all the things, okay? So think of everything good, okay? So if you are, one example, you have never, you've always encountered this denial or non-acceptance at work when you do apply, imagine, anticipate every good thing, like you getting entertained when you submit your resume, you being called within the next 3 days, you being interviewed, and it's going to be a shorter cycle, you getting promoted in the next 3 months, you anticipate all of that, because what would happen is it would immediately send a signal to your brain that the space where you are stuck, okay, that negative emotion is over or becoming and just like a memory, okay? So this is a 5-step process, and this is simple and this is very creative, and this will give you freedom from why me thinking spiral. So if you need help for the processing of this toolkit, you can give me a call at 0917-586-1661. We offer complimentary coaching service. Or if you are in the Philippines or from within the area, try our coaching clinic at Icab Coffee Republic. We are located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road Corner, Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. We're open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And we would really love to welcome you home and enable your emotion to stabilize and start looking at pain as an opportunity for growth. This is Master Coach A. Thank you so much for saying yes to yourself. Thank you so much for the learning. Thank you so much for being a person who's believing that greater things can happen in your life. Good day, everyone. This is Master Coach A for day 38. I'll see you again tomorrow for day